Brighten your holidays with these crunchy treats full of goodness. For this recipe, we only need a few ingredients like hazelnuts, but if you want, you can also use almonds or other nuts. Whichever one you like best. Some granulated sugar and dark chocolate. Nothing more, nothing less. So the first thing we need to do is toast the hazelnuts. We'll put them in the oven at 170, 180 degrees for about 5, 6, or 10 minutes basically until we see them golden. Okay? We can toast the hazelnuts either in the oven, in a pan, or in an air fryer, whichever you prefer. We spread them out well and put them straight into the oven. After 10 minutes of baking, the hazelnuts are ready. I let them cool down, and now I'm roughly chopping them with a mixer. There's no need to chop them too much, okay? You can also do this by hand with a rolling pin, no problem. And here is our chopped hazelnuts. They're ready. Let's heat up a saucepan with a thick bottom and start pouring in half of the sugar, but we spread it well on the bottom, okay? Like this. Let's lower the heat and start heating the sugar so it begins to melt. When we start to see it turning golden, it means it's melting. When we see that the sugar starts to melt, we pour in the remaining sugar. Without touching, without stirring, okay? Make sure to keep the heat low and let the sugar melt. Very good. Now, as you can see, the caramel is starting to melt. At this point, we can gently stir it a little, okay? Keep the heat low, okay? Make sure to let everything melt. Nice amber color. The main thing is it doesn't burn, okay? Here you go. The sugar has melted, and at this point we can also add the hazelnuts inside. Here you go. And we mix. Okay, the hazelnuts have absorbed all the caramel, and at this point we turn off the heat. And we pour the mixture onto a sheet of parchment paper, trying to spread it out as much as possible. Be careful, it's hot, okay? We put another sheet of parchment paper on top and use a rolling pin to spread it out. When the dough is still warm but you can touch it, we even out the edges a bit. But we don't throw these away, okay? And we start cutting and shaping our crunchy treats so we can make them however we like. And here are our crunchy treats. Look how beautiful they are, see? So now we let them cool completely and then we glaze them. While they're cooling, let's chop the chocolate, dark chocolate, okay? And I let it melt in a double boiler. The chocolate is starting to melt. If we want to get a shinier chocolate, we can add a small piece of butter. This is of course optional, so if you don't want to, you can absolutely leave it out. But I'll show you how the glaze we'll put on our crunchy treats turns out shinier. So I add a small piece of butter and let it melt together with the chocolate. The chocolate has melted, and now all that's left is to glaze our crunchy treats. How do we do it? We put it into the chocolate and dip it like this, just like that. Then we'll place it here on a rack to cool. Let's dip it. And we lay it on the rack, and we continue with all the others. Dearest friends, Our chocolate-covered crunchy treats are ready to be enjoyed. They're truly wonderful. But unfortunately, Aunt Franca can't taste them. Because most of you know that I'm intolerant to nuts, but I have my official taster. Vincenzino, come here.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, Grandma, are you ready to taste these delicacies?
Yes.
Yes, okay. You take it, taste it. How is it, Vincenzo?
It's delicious.
Oh, it's delicious, and if he says so, it really is. And with this sweet little taste, we wish you all
Happy holidays.
happy holidays.